The biological energy system explained. ATP is required for the activity of key enzymes involved in membrane excitability, sarcoplasmic reticulum calcium handling, and myofilament cross-bridge cycling. It's the basic energy currency in the human body. The energy is released through the hydrolysis reaction. Because the intramuscular stores of ATP are relatively small, about 5 millimole per kg wet muscle, they are unable to sustain contractile activities for extended periods. For example, during an all-out exercise such as sprinting, at a power output of 900 watts, about 300% VO2 max, the estimated rate of ATP utilization is 3.7 millimole per kg wet muscle per second. An exercise could last for less than 2 seconds if stored ATP were the sole energy source. During submaximal exercise at 200 watts, about 75% VO2 max, the ATP consumption rate is 0.4 millimole per kg wet muscle per second and takes about 15 seconds to deplete. Therefore, other metabolic pathways must be activated. This includes substrate-level phosphorylation, which is anaerobic, and oxidative phosphorylation, which is aerobic and happens inside the mitochondria. It's like a hybrid car. Assume our type of hybrid car has a powerful battery to power up the car and achieve maximum acceleration for the first 15 seconds, but the battery dies quickly. So to continue to fuel the car, there is also a gas engine, which you can get the energy for much longer. Here the battery is the anaerobic system. The primary battery is the creatine phosphate system powering the body for no more than 10 to 15 seconds of all-out effort. The anaerobic glycolysis system is the secondary battery, powering the body for 30 to 90 seconds of high-intensity activity. And the aerobic energy system is the gas tank, which can supply you for much longer. The aerobic oxidation is critically dependent on the respiratory and cardiovascular systems to ensure adequate oxygen delivery. The relative contribution of the ATP generating pathways during exercise is determined primarily by exercise intensity and duration. During very intense efforts lasting only seconds, such as throws, jumps, 100 to 400 meter sprints, or during intermittent game activities and field sports, most ATP is derived from the phosphocreatine and anaerobic glycolysis systems. Direct measurements of muscle phosphocreatine and glycogen show substantial decreases in the levels of these substrates. The decrease is generally greater in type 2 than type 1 muscle fibers. The muscle ATP concentration is reasonably well maintained, although it may decrease by 20% during very intense exercise. After the exercise duration extends beyond approximately 1 minute, such as in 800-meter track events, aerobic glycolysis is the major ATP generating pathway, and intramuscular glycogen is the dominant fuel source. During events lasting several minutes to hours, the oxidative metabolism of carbohydrate and fat provides almost all the ATP for contracting skeletal muscle. The three energy systems work together to ensure adequate supply of energy to our daily function and exercise needs.